Okay, so for these nutrition videos, we very much come from the view of the zone diet. So we look at the hormonal perspective of eating and nutrition and eating for health, rather than looking at things from a calories in, calories out. And as though that is important when we're looking at weight loss, weight gain, we're very much looking at eating for longer term health. So the real cause of increased accumulation of body fat and our inability to get rid of that unwanted body fat is the excess production of the hormone insulin. And then this excess production of insulin increases the likelihood of obesity, cancer, heart disease, and obviously they can all happen together, and each one increases the risk of the other. So there is sort of like a constant war between nutritionists in terms of the hormonal way of looking at things and the looking at things from a calorie perspective. So if you think of the calorie thinking, the sort of saying would be, if no fat touches my lips, then no fat will reach my hips. But it's not quite as simple as that, and it's not quite true. If you look at things from a hormonal perspective, it will say more like it's excess insulin that causes, makes you fat, and it keeps you fat. And fat has no effect on insulin. And it's kind of a bit of a neutral bystander in the war against obesity, and therefore we're kind of losing our war on obesity. So it is impossible for dietary fat to make you fat, or dietary fat alone to make you fat. It is the hormone insulin that makes you fat and keeps you fat. However, how do we increase insulin levels? That happens because we eat too many carbohydrates or too many calories in one meal. And we've done this particularly in Western culture for a long time, and therefore we are becoming obese as a nation purely because we've raised our insulin levels, and therefore we are unable to get rid of that unwanted body fat. So my next sort of lot of videos, just to give you a heads up, will be following that hormonal way of thinking. And if you're interested in sort of reading a little bit more, then take a look at Enter the Zone by Dr. Barry Sears, and a little bit of reading while we've got quite a bit of time on our hands. So my next lot of videos will be coming from that point of view.